Hello everyone, today we learn about surface energy. Without wasting any time, let's begin. One fundamental property that you will come across for time to time when you are studying about material is that of surface energy. Surface energy, and as the name suggests here, surface energy, the energy associated with surfaces and materials, so nothing fancy there. So what I want to do here, I sort of give you a broad qualitative understanding of what surface energy means, and it means for material to have, let's say, high surface energy or relatively surface energy, and how does impact interact with its surrounding or the outside world. So let me quickly bring a picture here. So this is quick sketch that I made earlier. So it's a simple 2D representation of a small piece of material, just a ball and stick model. So that dots is blue here represent atom. Uh, it red are the bonds that exist between the atoms, and you can see these atoms are arranged in regular arrays, hexagonal pattern. And if when you look at this image, what you notice, there are essentially two groups of atom here. So one group of atom that's completely inside material. Let me quickly draw boundary to separate this. So atoms are completely inside and they have absolutely no exposure to surrounding or the outside world. And then there are the second group of atom. So these atom are sitting right at surface, right, and one key difference between these two group of atom, you pick an atom inside, each one of them going is bounded to six other atom, to each one of them bounded to six other atom. So have six nearest neighbor, where if you pick any of these on the surface, each of them is bounded to less than six number of atom. So if you take this, the top is bonded four other atom, but two its remaining bonds are sort of left unsatisfied or unfilled, and this corner and on this side must be really, they are bonded to other atom, but four of their remaining bonds are left unsatisfied or unfilled. So the reason these are surface, because you know higher energy level compared to higher, because you actually have to spend some energy and break bonds to create a new surface in the material. So that energy that you spend is breaking bond is the energy associated extra energy, this surface atom. So the way surface energy is defined, it is work done or energy spent, work done per unit area, per unit area, per unit area, to create a fresh new surface in the material, to create a new surface, create new surface energy. So that how you define surface energy. So if you look the diagram here, you could think of it's a loaf of bread or block of metal. Just say loaf of bread, and you are using a kitchen knife to make a cut. Let draw a kitchen knife here. So you exert some downward force, and you work your way down, and you break all these bonds on your way down. Let me just take a easer and break all these bonds. So what you have done in this process of breaking bonds, if you have created two new surface in this loaf is bread. So if you made another cut, you have two more surfaces, and so on. Fourth, the question here is the energy that you spend here in making this cut, this loaf of bread, is that energy exactly equal to energy two new surface that you form here. So think about the answer. That question is mostly no expect in some really rare situation, and those situation are not going to possible or real life sincere. So these are situation are where you making cut really slowly, you are breaking this extremely slowly. You are taking enough care not be impart any extra energy. So these atoms molecule around or over the air molecules in the vicinity, and so in those rare situation, and these are actually have the term of process they call reversible process. Reversible process, a lot of details. So in those rare situation, the energy that you spend in making this cut is going to be exactly equal to this surface energy of these two new surfaces that you have created. But in all other situation which are real life situation, exactly required to break this bond. So here that extra energy is going to be dissipated as heat. So there is some heat coming out of this. So what essentially happening when you are working your way down breaking these bonds. Also importance of extra kinetic energy, the atoms and molecules around, also their air molecules in the vicinity. So these atoms and molecules start jiggling really fast with this extra kinetic energy. Local increase temperature here, but hard for you detect increase in temperature, because as you can imagine you are not spending much energy in the first place to make cut this loft get dissipated, and is not much either. So as result increased temperature here is quite negligible, but let's say wasn't loaf of bread but is actually block of metal. You are using the hacksaw to make a cut this block of metal, so that in case bonds inside metal are much harder to break than inside a loaf bread, right block of metal. So in the amount of energy that gets dissipated as heat also actually detect a sharp increases in temperature. To touch of a feel freshly formed surface in a metal, they could be pretty warm or hot to touch. So now what happens when you freshly formed surface in metal material? So these atoms that were once inside the bulk of material fulfilled and satisfied, so now all of sudden they find themselves sitting on top surface broken bonds. Because of this surface atom, depending on how and high and surface energy material that has strong tendency to combine, recombine and form new bonds with the atoms, they are accepted to the atom. Molecules, they are exposed, so the going to be air, moisture or oil, grease present around. So let me quickly show you what I mean. So all these are surface, you have a surface here, you and two more surface here this side, because show you so they are going to anything recombine and form new bonds with atoms and molecules around and air molecules, or you know oxygen in air or water in air. So let me pick another color. The reason I have different colors here, it shows you know that variety of interaction these surface atoms can have variety of chemical bond they can form. The eventual goal is basically from all this bond and reduce their overall surface energy. Goal. So for example in metal you have the piece of metal and their freshly formed surface here, and so the chance are that this surface atom here are going to quick combine with oxygen in air and form this thin oxide film, or what will post passations layer. So where essentially happening here, surface atoms are combining with oxygen and performing this now bonds, and they are reducing their overall surface energy.